Hello boys and girls, this is Miss McDonough. Today we are going to work on a silly monster. You can tell I have a sample here that I did for you. We'll do a step-by-step together, but it doesn't have to be the way that we do it. You can do your monster, your silly monster, in many different ways. You can make it a cat monster or a unicorn monster. I did some other ones over here I was playing with. And what we are going to do, the monster is really easy. We're going to have a lot of room to do some kind of a design to look like a texture, like the monster has a textured body. Now this is called visual texture because we can feel it and it's just flat. We know it's not a real texture. Whereas something like this leaf, you can tell it has a texture and I can actually feel that texture, that it's rough and dry. Where on here, it's just a flat texture. So this is called tactile texture because it's actually, you can feel it and you know what it is. And this is visual texture. So we are going to use a piece of paper, any piece of paper that you have, it doesn't matter. And we're going to use the whole thing on this one. We're going to use the whole piece of paper. And if you want it to be smaller, you can always draw a border around it if you would like. But I am going to use a marker. You can use a pencil, a pen, anything that you have, a crayon, just to show you how to do it so that you can see it. I'm using the black marker. So the first thing I like to do is I'm going to make two ovals. Okay, I'm going to put mine close together. You don't have to. Like I said, I want you to have fun with this. This is a silly monster. So I'm going to make mine where he kind of has cross eyes. All right, I'm going to color in my eyes a little bit there. And then I'm going to give him an oval nose. So I'm going to make an oval and two arch lines inside. So he has like kind of a funny nose. And my monster is going to have kind of a smile on him because, like I said, he's a silly monster, not a scary monster. And then, so I use two diagonal lines over here, and I put a curved line to make his smile. And then I'm going to use just some curved lines to give him some goofy teeth. And later on, I'll color those, maybe like green or blue, just something kind of silly. And then I'm going to start making his head. So I'm going to come around here. And then my monster, I want him to have some natural hair of his own. So I'm going to make some little waves like this, pointy lines, like a zigzag line, but not a straight one, okay? And then I'm just going to go to the other side, just like that, okay? So let's see. I think he needs a unibrow. I'm going to put one eyebrow on him. Like I said, he's a silly monster. And then I'm going to give him some kind of like antennas, okay? So I'm going to come out this way and in. I'm going to make a curved line out and then out again. And then up on the top, I'm going to put an oval, okay? Maybe that's how he hears, right? So I'll put another little oval inside just like that. And then I'm going to do another one here and another one here, curved line like that. So you go out and then in and then out again. And then I'm going to put my oval on the top, okay? Oval on the top and then my other oval. So he looks pretty pleasant at least, right? He looks like a friendly, silly monster. So now we get to the really fun part, and that is filling in his body. He's got a big body, so he's got lots of area for us to fill in. Now, I wanted to show you something fun. If you go around your house, you can find things that have different kinds of textures on them. I found this. This is like a strainer spoon, so you can pick up noodles and the water will run through, you know, you could just, or whatever it is, if you want to cheat and like you don't like a lot of broth in your soup, you can just pick this up and the noodles and stuff will come through. So I took this, and then whatever color you want your monster to be, and it could be all one color, it could be all different colors. I put this underneath and then put the paper on the top and then just kind of put the crayon on its side and rub it. And oh, look at that. I've got some circles coming through. Isn't that cool? So that makes him look like he's really some kind of a strange monster. And I could just move this all over if I want to and do his whole body like this. So if I want to do it that way, I can. But I could try some other textures too. So here's that leaf I had. Here's a leaf, okay? So I'm gonna put that over here and let's see what the leaf comes out like. Oh, look at this. I can see the leaf right through the paper. How cool is that, right? You know, mom, dad, your sisters or brothers or whatever, if they want to do monsters, that would be great. I would love to see a picture of a family of monsters. That would be so fun. Let's see, what else did I find? Oh, I found this. This is a colander that you put your spaghetti in or your macaroni after you cook it so that you can drain it, right? And so I could lay it like this on this, and I got some other kind of little circles here. So there's all different things. You can go around your house and just look around and see what kind of things you have that you can make different textures with, okay? Now, you can also just make textures by drawing. So you could do like little V's like this all over his body, okay? And make him look like he has like kind of pointy fur, like maybe hard fur, right? If you want it to look like soft fur, you could do just lines like this, right? All over, and then color it in the background. You could use a different color. You don't have to use one color, you know. Even if you put one color on, you can come back and go over it with another color so that he has more than one color. Because after all, he is a monster, right? A silly monster. You could use wavy lines like this, right? You could put wavy lines all over and make him kind of look like he maybe has feathers or something. Or you could do maybe some zigzag lines like this, okay? But you can come up with different ways. I don't want you to do exactly what I did. I want you guys to get creative and find some fun things to do. Now, after you get it finished, you get it all colored in, make sure that your name goes on it, name, okay, and your teacher, okay? And then you're going to take a picture and send it in. And like I said, if your family would do it, that would be awesome. We could see a whole family of monsters. Hope you guys have a great week, and bye for now.